Alrighty, PG-13. We have a bit of news coming from What's on Joe Mind. So I would definitely recommend you have a look there. Now, you'll be able to see the pictures better, obviously, on What's on Joe Mind. Anyways, they had Troy McClure from Callsign Longbow in there, and he was showing some of these fantastic figures. I believe that is some cool figures they got. And then they've got some fantastic. There's the Crazy Ninja. These are not obvious. These are just like the prototypes, I guess, or whatever, before they paint them. But they said they're gonna have 6 coming right away. So this the Spetsna guy, and then I forget the names of them because it's been so long. Sorry, I just didn't prepare for this because I just didn't. But I remember some of the names. I just can't remember all of them. Or they come to me after. But I think there was like Uptown. I think there's a Law guy. This guy here. They're gonna redo his mask. This was too big or something. But anyways, I don't know if the tracksuit guy, I don't think would have been ready. But there's the Crazy Ninja again, and he's got something cool for his backpack that they can clip the hammer on. Oh, I don't know if I'm going too fast on these or not, but you know, we got some news to talk about here. And Skeletron, you can probably pick them up after when they do come out finally. But I'm not holding my breath because they changed the date again to they're hoping to get them by the end of the year. Anyways, so yeah, I can't remember all of them. So that really sucks. Gotta wait even longer. And with all the turmoil and stuff going on in the world, might not get them. It's true. We might not even get them if the war starts over there with Taiwan. But anyways, so this really sucks. Alright, well that's the updated news for that. Now, you know, we're getting Wave 3 you can buy right now. They have the Arctic Cobra Commander and Wild Bill. They do have a very, very cool version of the Snake Eyes. And I showed you that color that it would be in. Because I haven't. I'll have to just bring you one. Sorry. He's right here. So it is a decent color, and it would be great to have him in that color. Because that was the cartoon. We're going to have the 1985 Snake Eyes in this color, and it's not a bad color. I mean, I do have the Commando version in that color, so that's a decent color. It's not jet black, though. Brian, you're lucky. I won't be disappointed this time. And I hope that's the one we get for the Tiger Force colors, because then that'll be great. Now, Wild Bill, he does look great, so we're going to have a look at those pictures again. But I was wondering, what's going to be for Wave 4? This Wave 3, you know, they got the Cold Slither Zartan, the Arctic Cobra Commander, which I am not getting. I just don't like the leg thing. They shouldn't have done that. The leg sculpt sucks. And hopefully if we do get Arctic stuff here, let's see. The Arctic, I don't know how well that's going to come in. But the Arctic Cobra Commander, sorry, not the Arctic. The Arctic Cobra Officer and the Arctic Cobra Soldier would be great. Anyways, there we go. So these are just some pictures, and the Arctic Cobra Soldier would be awesome. pretty simple. You just change a few things around. Looks like the same outfit. And that's the Snake Eyes, so that one does look great. Looks fantastic. And then I didn't like this because of the legs, and the back is just horrendous. You know, just it didn't work. Sorry, I'm not getting that one. If I do get this one just for the top part, then I'm going to have to switch out the legs. because it just looks really stupid. Now, if you can take apart the bottom leg and move the boots over, you might have something there. But now, yeah, I don't know. You could go watch Full Force. He got the figures in hand. Brian just gave him some figures. Only one. There could be only one. I remember that show. Anyways, Highlander, that's it. Now, Wild Bill, fantastic. Definitely, we got something here. Oh yeah, this figure looks pretty cool, but I don't know if the cartoon had this open or not. Had his vest. Oh, I'm gonna start all over again. Technical difficulties. So I don't know if the cartoon had it open, but it might have. And we're right back there. So it might have had it open, but it still looks pretty friggin' awesome. And he comes with a pistol. Now, definitely getting those Joes. So I'm gonna get a Snake Eyes and a Wild Bill. I've already put those order in, and I wanted to get two, but I can't yet. You know, just money constraints. Even though I've been selling off some of my modern vehicles, this I was hoping to buy this too, but they didn't have them up yet. So that's the Universal Monsters, and this guy's just got some cool webbed hands. I mean, you might be able to switch it out on your Hydro Viper. It might look cool, but man, I want to get a few of these ones. The Creature from the Black Lagoon. And I do definitely want some Back to the Future figures. I mean, there's Marty on a skateboard. Come on. How many of you want... And Doc. We need a crazy scientist. Only they should have did his hair more poofier. It looks like he's wearing spaghetti. But it still looks pretty cool. I want it. And this Marty you might be able to change into like an agent. Maybe you could change him into Agent Mulder. But that's cool. Now, the Cold Slither Zartan does have color change. And a lot of people don't realize that color change also takes an effect if you put them in cold or water. You might be able to put them in cold water, and then, but it's not good for the rivets, but it'll still change. Because I remember when we played them outside, and just the snow will change them color. So, and there you go. So we got the color changing effect. Now I'm definitely obviously getting that. And you know, another thing that reminds me is, are we in wave 4, are we going to get, ooh, that one looks fantastic. But I think these are just done by somebody. But anyways, if we can get those Cold Slither figures, are we going to get one in wave 4, or are we going to get like all 4 at once? An update for these ones, I think there might be a few more months before the Sailors come out for Heavy Armor Toys. Just look them up on Facebook. What, Heavy Armor Toys. And we're just going to move over here. And you can see we already have the Sailor and Seabree in hand. And the other guy. Where'd the other guy go? Then they got the ground crew. I will just keep going along with the picture here. This guy here, he looks like the Hawkeye from the movie, or maybe an Italian gangster. He's got that look to him. And then we got Seabree. I don't know how well that's coming in. It's we'll just there. He's right there. And then the ground crew, which we do have here, and they're back over here. And there's a few different kinds. So you can get ketchup, relish, mustard, as What's on Joe Mind would say. And it's Chad. Don't forget to go to It's Chad's channel. Now, this is on the way, and you know, I didn't know that it would take so friggin' long. From I think maybe next week or the week after it might be coming. But the site Ages3Andup, I mean, it was pretty fast when I got the other two, but again, they're guys that I guess they buy the merchandise from. They don't know And it's really kind of weird that you don't know, because you order something and it'll have a date to it. So my guess is just probably filled his orders and ran out and then tried to sell them again. But that's just speculation. But from what he said is that his vendors or whatever, he doesn't know what he's getting. But yet he ordered them. It doesn't make any sense, eh? So anyways, this should be on the way. He already has the Duke set aside. And also for the call sign Longbow, like I said, there's going to be 6 figures we're going to get first. Hopefully before the year's out. But other news was that they were speculating. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, there we go. For Delta17, if maybe this year we'll be getting this. The Hind M24 Russian attack helicopter. I would prefer the one from the one from Red Dawn, but this version will be okay, because you know Ken from Toy Connections is designing it, but they also might design the other one where the cockpit is side by side, because that's how it is for the one in the Red Dawn movie. That's the one that I really wanted. But this one looks fantastic too, so hats off to Delta17 for just making us a Hind. So hopefully we'll be having it at the end of this year or into the next. And this was supposed to come, so this is coming next wave, the Python Patrol Bats for Super 7. And like I said, also Operation Recall. Hopefully in the summertime we'll start seeing some of those figures. 4 at a time, that's the deal. Oh, so much news, and we're almost out of time again. So what do you think's coming for Wave 4? Will we get this awesome dynamic duel? Will we see a Spirit? Will we see a Cobra Ninja or a Cobra Saboteur? Will we get a Flint and a Lady J? Or will we see a Breaker in a different kind of blue, like the cartoon? And we gotta hear the Chad's call sign. Hell yeah! Love that channel. Alright, don't forget to watch It's Chad. And don't forget, I think we might get a Crimson Guard in Wave 4. Maybe a Destro, or, you know, maybe some Arctic figures. Some Arctic Troopers. That would be fantastic. What's the surprise going to be? Not another Cobra Commander. Here's a 3. Not another Snake Eyes. Anyways, so hopefully, oh, don't forget, get your Delta17 figures before they run low and run out. They're definitely great to get. Also, there's Legends of the Hidden. I still want to get a couple of those, probably in the summer when I can afford to. Legends of the Hidden Force, and there's some of the other lines out there. I'm just forgetting right now. Strike Force Alpha. And I think we covered all of them pretty much. Don't think I'm missing any, but let me know in the comments down below if I am missing some. Oh, the Skeletron ones. I always seem to forget about those ones. But they were in the video. And I think they partner with them. With the Operation Recall. So again, great. At least we'll be getting 6. And he said they're also working on Wave 2. So Wave 2 will come a lot sooner than how Wave 1 did. And Troy, look, Troy. Troy's just kicking himself. But that's just how it is. They have a lot of revisions to do, and things take time, and I guess it's a lot slower because of all the turmoil that's going on in the world. So tell me, which ones are you getting? And are you going to get the Cobra Commander, the Arctic one? Or are you going to pass? I'm passing this round. I might still get them later when I order the Creature from the Black Lagoon, whenever that comes. No one at Super 7 could tell me, you know, a little bit of appreciation to when it comes out. For if anybody knows when the Back to the Future figures or the Universal Monsters line is coming out, because no one's being able to tell us a date. Anyways, we're almost out of time once again. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments down below, what do you think Wave 4, Wave 5 is? You know, I want some excitement out there. Yo, Joe, keep on collecting. Cow. right.